Another day, another story. Health and medical in the Qur'an. Health science and medicine are inseparable in this world. The development of health science and medicine causes so many benefits. With medical science, people can make it an intermediary for healing. It is necessary to know that Allah is the God of the Almighty, and to cure diseases, Allah does not send down a disease unless there is a cure, and Allah has also explained it in the Qur'an. As in the Qur'an, Allah has said in chapter Asy-Syu'araa, verse 80, "When I am sick, Allah heals me." And also Allah has explained in the Qur'an, that the Qur'an is a medicine or healer for restless souls, chapter al-Isra verse 82. And we sent down the Qur'an as an antidote and mercy for believers. Therefore a person's healing comes from Allah, not from anyone. For this reason, it is very interesting to discuss medical science in the Qur'an. Let's start this discussion. 1. Honey, the undeniable health benefits of honey. Honey has many health benefits such as being able to eliminate coughs, improve our memory, eliminate allergies, increase stamina, prevent diabetes, and can even increase our body's metabolism. Allah says in the Qur'an chapter An-Nahl verse 69, "Then eat of every kind of fruit and walk the way of your Lord which has been made easy for you." From the bee's stomach to the outside of the drink, honey of various colors, inside there is a medicine that heals humans. Behold, in such there is indeed a sign of the greatness of Allah for those who think. 2. Dates, benefits of dates for pregnant women. There are so many benefits of dates for pregnant and lactating women, such as having potassium, which is a nutritional nutrient for pregnant women. Potassium is very good for the growth of bones and teeth for the prospective baby. In dates there are also carbohydrates, namely fructose and glucose, that can increase the strength of the future mother during the birth process. There is also the hormone oxytocin, which can facilitate the delivery process of the prospective baby and also facilitate mother's milk, breast milk. Allah says in the Qur'an chapter Maryam verses 24 and 25. 24. So Jibril called to him from a low place, "Do not grieve, verily your Lord has made a brook under you." 25. And shake the base of the date palm toward you, and it will drop the ripe fruit of the date palm on you. 3. Milk. Milk is a very healthy drink. Milk has various health benefits such as a source of protein and calcium, improve our blood pressure, can maintain our weight, can maintain the health of our teeth and bones, can reduce stress, and much more. Allah says in the Qur'an chapter Al-Mu'minun verse 21, "And verily in the cattle, there really is an important lesson for you, we drink you from the milk that is in their stomachs. And, also, in the cattle there are many benefits for you, and some of the cattle you eat." 4. Breast milk, great benefits of breastfeeding with breast milk. Breastfeeding children with exclusive breast milk has many benefits, both for the mother and the child. For the mother, exclusive breastfeeding can reduce her body weight, can reduce the risk of breast cancer, and can even reduce the risk of osteoporosis. While the benefits of breast milk for babies aged 1 to 6 months are that it can beautify the skin, teeth and jaw shape, can protect the baby from various disease attacks, and is even the best drink and food for the baby because it is easily digested, hygienic and safe from various harmful substances, let alone preservatives. For babies aged 7 to 12 months, breast milk is useful for optimizing their physical and mental development. In addition, Colostore breast milk contains antiviral and antibacterial agents that can protect the baby from various diseases and many other benefits. Allah says in the Qur'an chapter Al-Baqarah verse 233, "Mothers should breastfeed their children for 2 full years, that is, for those who want to perfect breastfeeding. And it is the duty of the father to feed and clothe the mothers in a good way. A person is not burdened but according to the degree of his ability. Let not a mother suffer misery for her child and a father for his child, and inheritance is obligated to do so. If both wish to wean, before 2 years, with their willingness and deliberation, then there is no sin against both. And if you want your child to be breastfed by someone else, then there is no sin for you if you give payment according to what is appropriate. Be fearful of Allah and know that Allah sees what you do." 5. Fasting. Fasting is very healthy physically and spiritually. Fasting is very healthy, although we have to endure approximately 12 hours of not eating and not drinking, but not only the reward we get, but there are many benefits of fasting for our health. Examples are can improve brain function, can lose our weight, can prevent us from developing diabetes, nourish our kidneys, reduce high blood pressure and many others. Fasting has also been widely used in today's diet methods. Allah says in the Quran chapter Al-Baqarah verse 183, "O men of faith, it is obligatory upon you to fast as it was required of those before you that you may be pious." 6. The creation of human being. Humanan is a perfect being. In his creation Allah gave all dimensions to human. The creation of human is mentioned in the Quran by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Man by God was given a mind that was not given to animals, given lust, that was not given to angels, given a heart to feel, and so on, so that man is called the best of creation. And here are some verses in the Quran that Allah explained and have been used by medical scientists. Surah Al-Sajdah verses 7 to 9. 7. He is God, who made all things that he created as good as possible and who began the creation of man from the ground. 8. Then he made his offspring from the essence of the despicable water, semen. 9. Then he perfected and breathed into his body, his spirit, creation, and he made for you hearing, sight, and heart, but you were very little grateful. Chapter Al-Mu'minun verses 12 to 15. 12. And verily we have created man out of an essence, that comes from the ground. 13. Then we made the essence of semen, which is stored in a solid place, womb. 14. Then we made semen a lump of blood, and we made a lump of flesh, and a lump of flesh we made bones, and we wrapped the bones with flesh, and we made him a creature, shaped, then blessed is Allah, the best creator. 15. Then after that, verily you shall die. Chapter At-Tariq verses 6 and 7. 6. He was created from water, semen, that radiated. 7. That which comes out from between the backbone, sulbi, and the sternum. Chapter An-Nisa verse 1. O men, be fearful of your Lord who created you from one person, and from whom Allah created his wife, and from both Allah bred many men and women, and fear Allah with the name of Allah you ask each other, marry, and maintain the relationship of friendship, verily Allah always watches and watches over you. Chapter Al-Hujurat verse 13. Behold, O men, we have created you from a man and a woman, and made you into nations and tribes, that you might know one another. Chapter Al-Hajj verse 5. O man, if ye are in doubt about the resurrection, from the grave, then verily we have made you from the ground, then from a drop of semen, then from a lump of blood, then from a lump of flesh that is perfect and imperfect, that we may explain to you and we said in the womb, what we will until the appointed time, then we brought you out as a baby, then, gradually, you came to maturity, and among you some died and some among you lived long until senile, that he might not know anything more which he had previously known, and you saw the earth dry up, and when we had sent down water on it, the earth lived and flourished, and grow a wonderful variety of herbs. Chapter Al-Alaq verses 1 and 2. 1. Read by, calling, the name of your Lord who created. 2. He has created man from a lump of blood. And there are many more information about health in the Quran and Hadith. The Quran contains instructions for man to obtain true happiness in this world and in the hereafter. Among the Quranic instructions for humans are instructions about the basics of health science. These guidelines need to be developed as widely as possible by experts to get various benefits for human life. This is the task of doctors, scientists, and researchers in the field of health. As for people who do not study health science specifically, their task is to ask and seek information about health to doctors and health experts, who do spend their time and attention to study health science. All of this has proven to man that the Quran came from Allah, not fabricated or man-made. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share.